You're watching the interview section of Mijas International, and today we're talking about Christmas and Christmas gatherings. And Debbie Geeta is with us from Funky Vocals. It's a non-profit making singing group sponsored by the International Nelson Music Academy, and it brings together people from all different ages and walks of life and countries as well, and singing for health, for relaxation and for social reasons as well. And they're going to be performing again, because they've performed last weekend, at the International Christmas Fair in Cala de Mijas. Good afternoon, Debbie.
Hi, Karen.
Hi. How long have you been with Funky Vocals now?
Right from the very beginning, and in February next year we will be celebrating our 3rd anniversary.
Okay, and you really do get into it because you've also had your head specially done with the purpley highlights. It looks fantastic.
Funky Vocals colours, yeah.
Yes,
corporate through and through.
Corporate through and through. Now, you've been really busy this month, performing all over the coast, traditional and modern Christmas songs.
Yeah, absolutely. December is by far our busiest month, and sadly this year we've actually had to turn down many requests for us to go and sing, because simply, you know, we can't be in 2 places at once, and everybody's having their events at the same time.
Yes, that's true.
So,
yeah.
But it is Christmas.
And I do believe you've got around 70 members as well.
We do.
Yeah.
We now have over 70 members. The great thing about our group is that people can come and go. We don't have set terms or anything like that. So the people who have homes in the UK or family or whatever, they come and go. So we've never actually had 70 people on stage singing at once, but we have now got over 70 members.
Okay, that's lovely. Now, you are performing at the International Christmas Fair on the 14th of December. But before we talk about that, you've also got an event on the 13th.
Yep, on Saturday we will be at the Plaza de la Mesquita in Benalmádena at 1:30, singing at their Christmas fair.
That's good. And of course, on Sunday you'll be performing in the Boulevard of La Cala, in amongst all those beautiful seasonal wooden stalls, I would call them, that have decorated beautifully.
They are really lovely, aren't they? The Town Hall have done a marvellous job down there this year. It really does look very Christmassy.
It does, doesn't it? It feels nice and warm when you're in that square.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And you're performing, I think, from 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah.
So tell us sort of the type of songs that you're going to be doing.
Well, we've got some of our old favourites, but we also do our Christmas repertoire, which we've actually been rehearsing since October. It is quite bizarre starting to sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" in October, but we do take Christmas very seriously because we have so many gigs, and we have a lovely repertoire of slightly different Christmas songs, ones that most people know, but maybe with a twist. And our favourite Christmas song is "My Favourite Time of Year," which isn't a very well-known one, but everybody loves. So we make sure that we have that in the repertoire each time.
Each time. And as you say, it really is something that attracts all ages and all walks of life.
We have members from 8 to 80 plus. We have lots of males, females, and all different nationalities. We have a few Spanish, despite the fact we only actually know one song in Spanish.
But hopefully they'll teach you some more, won't they?
Yeah. But we have lots of different nationalities, and say, you know, girls, boys, and all ages.
Yeah. And you don't have to be a professional singer. You don't even have had to have had an experience of singing.
No. We don't have auditions, and you don't have to be able to read music. We provide the words, but not on complicated score sheets. We just provide people with the words. We have 2 fantastic musical directors who take everybody through everything right from the beginning, and lots of people, including myself, never sung before Funky Vocals. And this time last year, I actually stood up on stage at another charity event, not with Funky Vocals, but I actually stood up on stage and sang a solo, which
you never envisaged
a few years ago, if anybody had said that, mind you,
karaoke.
No, I've never done karaoke either.
No, I haven't.
So in 2 years, and now in 3 years, I'm also doing I will be doing a little bit of a solo in a church carol service this year, which I would never have had the confidence to do without Funky Vocals.
Yeah, so it builds your confidence, and I presume because you're all learning to sing that you also learn to breathe properly as well.
Oh yes, we have breathing exercises. We always start every rehearsal session with warm-ups, and I mean, singing is just a fantastic exercise for your body and for your brain, because it lifts your spirits, but it also with the increased oxygen that's going through your body, it does good stuff for you physically as well as mentally.
It makes you more alert mentally, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
And can you explain the relationship between the Nelson Music Academy and Funky Vocals?
Well, Paul Nelson and Cala, who own and run the Nelson Music Academy, they're very much part of the management team of Funky Vocals. It was the two of them and myself who set it up in the first place. And without them, I mean, I had the idea at the same time they did, and we have a mutual friend who introduced the three of us, which was fantastic, and obviously serendipitous, because without them I couldn't have done it. And I do quite a bit of the admin. That's where my skills lay, because I had no musical background at all. But of course the Academy have provided us with all our equipment, and also with our two musical directors, Paul and now Simon, who works at the Academy. He's one of the teachers at the Academy. And both the guys have many, many years as professional musicians, and we are so lucky to have them, because what we provide for our members is some very serious experience and knowledge.
And they're imparting it to all of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's really good. And you normally meet twice a week on a Thursday and Saturday, but you've got different timings throughout the holiday season, haven't you?
Yes. Normally we meet on Thursday nights 6:30 and on Saturdays at 12:30. But as Christmas Day and New Year's Day both fall on a Thursday this year, obviously we're not going to be there on those days. So we will finish on the 18th. We're having a little Christmas party on the 18th for all our members, which is nice. But we plan to continue our Saturday groups right through Christmas and New Year. We won't be stopping those. And all our Thursday gang, if any of them are here, they're always more than welcome to come and join us on the Saturday. Because I believe that for some people, Christmas can be a very lonely time.
It can be lonely, can't it? Yes.
Especially those of us over here who have most of our family in the UK. I mean, I, for one, am not going back to the UK this Christmas. So I will be down there on a Saturday with Simon, singing away. And I'm sure quite a few of our members will be there. But we feel it's important for us to continue throughout the Christmas season, because Funky Vocals is about fun, but it's also very much about friendship.
Yes, it all comes together.
It does.
It's all part and parcel.
Yeah.
And whilst you were, you performed last weekend at the International Christmas Fair. Did you have a chance before or afterwards to have a look around the market?
No, but I'm really, really hoping and praying for no rain this weekend.
And then you can do that.
Because I do actually want to go and do some Christmas shopping at the fair, because we have just been so busy in the last few weeks, and personally with other things as well. And I've literally managed to arrive, sing, and have had to leave again. But this Sunday, I've actually planned to get there in time to do some Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
So I really do hope that it doesn't rain this weekend.
Yes, fingers and legs crossed.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And Louisa was from the Mijas Foreigners Department was talking to us a while ago about the Christmas market. So you'll be able to choose lots. There'll be lots to choose from, because there's handmade gifts, there's homemade produce, all sorts of ideas for all the people that you're buying presents for?
Well, I've seen it all from on stage. You know, I've sort of seen all the stalls, so I am looking forward to going and having a closer look on Sunday.
Okay, remind us when you're performing, and actually also where you have your meetings as well if people want to join you. Okay,
this Sunday we are in the square at Cala at 1 o'clock, and we sing for approximately an hour. Our normal rehearsals are held on Thursday nights at 6:30, Saturdays at 12:30 in Dominique's restaurant, which is on the Paseo Maritimo in Los Boliches, down towards the Comfortel.
Okay, thank you very much, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to listening to you.
Thanks,
on
Karen,
Sunday.
and very happy Christmas.
And to you too.
Thank you.
Okay. And so don't forget, it's going to be a packed weekend in Cala, and this is the International Christmas Fair. Also tomorrow, there's going to be a free flamenco show by Athabashe, and this is going to be at the Christmas Fair. It'll be around 1 o'clock, that's definitely worth seeing. And activities start on Saturday and Sunday from around 12 and finish in the later afternoon. So you've got dance shows, you've got singing performances, and you've got all those wonderful stalls to look around as well. So don't miss out on the International Christmas Fair.